Hello, godlike entity. I thought you had a neck, but I guess I was wrong. Chat, look, this looks like the godless, in my personal opinion. Or the living lands. What? Maybe the living lands is literally a god. Maybe that's what it is. Chat, oh my god, her cheeks have eyes and the red one blinked at me.
You who bring us kind words and soothing thoughts.
Oh god, I don't know how I feel about that.
Welcome you.
Hi.
The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain.
Uh-huh. What are you? Who are you? Now I'm really losing my mind. That sounds lonely. Will you share these memories with me? I didn't come here for you. I'm looking for traces of the dream scourge. Mm-hmm. So... Oh, chat. Its hands grubbing its tummy. I see. Living lands. Is it land that's living? It might be. It might be like, you know what it reminds me of? What if the living lands are like Owl House, where the world takes place is a world formed on the dead body of a titan, right? By the way, this is established really early on as soon as you see the show, so like don't worry about that being like a big reveal. It's not a big reveal, but like, you know what I mean? What if that's what this is? Like it's like a dead god or a fallen god, and life sprang from its remains. That could be what it is. And when people die, they go they return to it. Huh. That sounds lonely. Will you share these memories with me? He could be the original Mr. Mime. That is not the original Mr. Mime. Fuck, I think this is like an amalgamation of like past lives. You are here, you who bring us kind words and soothing thoughts. We welcome you. The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain. So like, either that sounds lonely, will you share these memories with me? Or I didn't come for you, I came looking for the traces of the dream scourge. I'm gonna go with that sounds lonely. Will you share these memories with me?
Lonely, yes. None have asked after us in so long.
So they are a god. No one's prayed to them in forever. The godless this might have been the godless's god, chat. The godless might have known what they were into.
We open to you as a bud before the sun.
Uh-huh.
We once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once. They loved us as we loved them.
The godless. This was the voice is the godless's god, chat. Which goes back to why the other gods don't know this one.
They brought their dead to us. We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls.
Interesting. I don't have a high enough perception. Damn. If that were true, you'd have to be as powerful as a god. And that's how you brought me back from the dead, isn't it? Let me see you. That's your brought back from the dead, isn't it?
We are the heart in the soil, the lungs.
Uh-huh.
We dream, the land stirs. We become.
I see. Which is why I think the land has been infected by the dream scourge. Interesting. That or maybe their presence is leaking out of the land, which became the dream scourge.
They brought their prayers to us. We answered.
A new god? How did you come to be? If you're a god, why has no one heard of you? A new god? How did you come to be? Interesting. Mr. Mime, pre-Evo, Master Mime? Yeah. No. Mime Jr.'s the pre-Evo. It would have to be the next evolution. JB, can you ask them if they have snacks around? I'm kind of hungry. I sadly do not think they have snacks. If you are a god, why has no one heard of you? A new god, how'd you come to be? I'll say, how'd you come to be?
We do not remember how we grew.
Fair.
Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole.
Chat, they did get flooded together.
We touched the mountains and they molded to our fingerprints.
Mm-hmm.
The Akita twined around us. They sang in awe of what we made.
I think the Akita might be what the godless were called beforehand. Your god, why are there trees on your head? Wait, why are there trees on your head dead? Going bald there? Not very godlike. Or maybe it's just the season where the trees lose their leaves. Your mime Junior evolved into King Mime the Second. Of course, gotta get rid of the junior epithet. No longer junior, are they? No longer junior, are they?
Us, the gardener, stewards of life.
Well, hello, gardener.
Sapadal.
Sapadal. All these years I've wondered whose godlike I am. I'm your godlike, so Sapadal is our godlike. Interesting. That makes you the god of dead. Wait, that makes you the god of a dead people. And my deity. What aren't you telling me? It's nice to meet you properly, Sapadal. I don't have time for this. Let me see you. All these years I wondered whose godlike I am. I'm your godlike. I believe I'm Sapadal's godlike. Like I said, I believe this is my godlike. Wait, that makes you the god of dead people and my deity. What are you telling me? What aren't you telling me? It's nice to meet you properly, Sapadal. We'll be cordial with our godlike, right? Why not?
Thinning frost. The morning sun. It has been centuries since anyone but us invoked our name.
Aha.
But we have felt in you the seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you.
Mm-hmm.
And you reached back. We have not known the joy of companionship in so long.
You know, long live the king. And now I need your help. I have to stop the Dream Scourge. This is about freeing you from your prison, isn't it? That's why you've reached out. Wait, if I'm connected to you as your godlike, why didn't you tell me before? I want to say... I need your help. I have to stop the Dream Scourge.
The rot. We feel it too. Our hands are bound.
Okay, yeah, so the rot is not actually hurt. That's good. I'm glad that Sapadal is not the fucking problem. Because it'd be really weird to have to, like, kill our own god. This voice has conflicting interests to us, but it seems like the rot is not one of them.
Find us. Free us. The rot that festers seeps into us as well.
So if we free you, you'll help us destroy the rot. Well, I think in American name convention, it's X Junior, X the Third. Yeah, it's X Junior / X the Second. But Junior typically, so like, Junior became like a big thing because like someone, say if your name was like, I don't know. Say your name is James, right? And your dad's name was James. They call you James too, right? Like James the Second or whatever. Right? And then they just call you Junior for short.
Our cage is far from here.
That's
John!
right, buddy.
In the garden, beyond the poison sea.
I'll find you, I promise. I won't let you suffer alone. The gardener, a poison sea? You've got to give me more to go on that. You still haven't told me why you were imprisoned. I'm very curious why, James II. That's rough. Why is that? I'll find you, I promise. I won't let you suffer alone. You still haven't told me why you were imprisoned. I do want to know why Sapadal was imprisoned.
Would that we knew. Our jailers gave us no explanation.
The rot consumes. This isn't brain rot, okay? This is the Dream Scourge.
But perhaps the ancients who were beloved to us, perhaps they can quiet the questions in your mind.
Fair!
Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sanakis. We will try to explain.
Tabaru Sanakis. Okie dokie.
Those who cherish us, the chosen of the Akita, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden, to our prison.
Scarlet rot! Alright, and then you'll help me end the Dream Scourge. I don't like this. Alright, then you'll help me end the Dream Scourge.
We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound.
You know, chat, I'm a little afraid. What if the rot that she talks of is actually the humans? She still might actually be the bad guy. I just realized that. The rot that Sapadal is referring to might just be humans. The rot is a very, like, the Dream Scourge could be the rot. Or the rot could be the humans inhabiting it, like the Kith inhabiting the land. I just realized that. They might still be the bad person. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on this god, chat. Scarlet Rot. Yeah, you're right.
Find
Look, all I'm gonna
us,
say though,
Guardian.
if Melania
We
came in,
twine,
right?
we
Not Melania. If
twine,
Melania
we
came in and said
await.
like, you know, I am Melania, sword of Mikola. But yo, TTS bot, thank you for the rating. Welcome on in, Raiders. Name JP, finish my Twitch, currently playing through. The trifecta shout out of currently playing through. Avowed on the weekdays, the weekends we're playing through the first Berserker Kazan. Oops, all bobbert. Sash money again. I don't feel safe. Welcome on in, Raiders. Look, this is our god. Welcome. Wait, wait, Avowed spoilers. If you plan on playing Avowed, don't look at the game right now. This is some whoa! How's the pre-sequel? You know what's really funny? Out of all the Borderlands games, I've not actually beaten the pre-sequel. I own it. I think I own it. Let me check real quick. I think I own it. See, I think I own pre-sequel. Where's the pre-sequel at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Right here. Borderlands 3. Hold on. Full library. Full library. Full library. I don't have it digitally. I think I have it physically. I have it physically, chat. I lied to you. I have it physically. But yeah, I have Borderlands pre-sequel, but I never beat it. I think I played as like, I picked the one girl. What's her name? Nox, how you doing today? It was something. I can't remember what it was. It was Athena, I think her name was, because she was in the Borderlands 1 DLC. She was the shield girl. That's what it was. Yes, indeed. But yes, people give me the raid. Hi, name is JP. We play a bunch of random games and talk about a bunch of random things. If you want to hang out and vibe with us, we'd love to have you here. I ramble a lot. I talk about a lot of things. And I also sometimes go on long tangents. But that's okay. I try my best to read a message again in chat. If I do miss a message of yours, let me know. I promise that I'm not ignoring you. But yes, if you do need to do some push stream care, TTS bots, and everyone who's came with the raid, I just want to let you know that's 100% A-OK. Just know we'll be here when we come back. Get back if you want to hang out and vibe with us. Right now, I'm playing Avowed. This is some story bits right now. Like I said, it's kind of like a big, kind of a bit of a reveal. So if you're wanting to play Avowed, I would say now would be a good time to lurk for a little bit. But if you don't know what Avowed is a very fun RPG that I started. It's a Western medieval RPG by Obsidian, the people who made New Fallout New Vegas. They made Grounded, they made The Outer Worlds, and then, as T likes to remind me, KOTOR 2. But I was thinking of another game that they made that's a 5th game that I don't know. But yes, we're going to resume the game just so you know. Bye! Let's resume the game. Boop. Yes.
First, let us offer you a sliver of our power.
Oh, a sliver of the power.
Boon to help you survive and find us.
Okay, thank you, my godlike Sapadal.
Will you accept it?
Will I accept it? Accept it all. Oh, very well. Grant me your power. Reject it. Keep your gift. I'll do this my own way. What will your boon do to me? Will it change me? Question.
We offer you gifts any would covet, and you search them for rot? You are our kin, the seed of our soul. We would see you avoid our fate. We would see you survive.
Okay. Very well. Grant me your powers.
Take it with our blessing.
Thanks, God.
Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. Bind us. Free us.
I don't know how much I trust this lady, chat. Thorn of Sapadal. Godlike ability. Active. Fire is a thorn of energy that passes through multiple enemies, causing damage on impact and momentarily rooting them in place. Oh, that's kind of nice. I kind of like that. Good morning. Sunshine. Whoa. Not dead yet. And that's what matters. Hi. Oh, hey, what's up? How you two doing? Kai? Tall as always. Noe Fujiata? What's up?
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
I see.
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
Thank you, Kai. I appreciate your insight. Pillows for the next time.
For a second there, I thought... Actually, never mind what I thought.
Good. Oh, you thought I was dead, didn't you? Ow, my head. How long was I out? That wasn't as bad as when I was killed, but it was damn close.
It's a good thing we got results.
Yes.
Because I have no desire to put you through that again.
It's fine.
While you were out, I got some clear readings of the Dream Scourge.
Go on.
I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands. Somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness.
The garden. They called it the garden.
You've heard of it. Fascinating. Maybe someone knows about this garden of yours.
I guess we're gonna
If we
find out.
find the garden, we can cut off the dream scourge at its source. I hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say.
I see.
Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before, though only in traces.
Please tell me more.
Must be connected to the dream scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin.
Their name is Sapadal.
Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you?
Sapadal is the god of the living lands. Apparently I'm Sapadal's godlike. There's a voice in my head that claims to be a god. Apparently I'm Sapadal's godlike. Yes. We'll go with this one. JP, can you like pause for 5 minutes while I take care of Nox? No? Apparently, hopefully Nox is okay though. Things are getting spicy. Yes. I'm gonna say apparently I'm god. Apparently I'm Sapadal's godlike. Yes.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Sapadal is a god?
Yeah.
But that's impossible. How could we have missed this?
They didn't reach out to me until I set foot on the living lands. I believe they're trapped in the garden for some reason. You see, they didn't reach out to me until I set foot in the living lands. I believe they're trapped in the garden for some reason. No one alive remembers them. We'll go with no one alive remembers them.
A trapped god.
Yep.
Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Adra. Maybe that tells us something.
It does. Watcher told me the Adra in the living lands is different. You think Sapadal is trapped inside the Adra? Care to share that with the rest of us? A Watcher told me the Adra in the living lands is different.
Not the Adra itself, but how it comes together. We've long
Apparently, chat, my
theorized
god
that
is the
all
god of
Adras
death.
Connected. But that changed when Animancers came to the living lands. The Adra here is severed from the rest of Eora. Connected only to itself. Or so we believe.
Oh. What if our god, low-key, has its own personal wheel here that turns everything? Oh.
If Sapadal speaks and works through Adra, then the living lands is their prison. Their tomb.
Sapadal wants me to free them. I'm glad it makes sense to you because I'm lost. There must be a connection between Sapadal and the Dream Scourge. Sapadal wants me to free them.
Now that is a tall order.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to free my god real quick. It's cool.
We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it.
Yep. I wouldn't turn down the help. We don't know if Sapadal can be trusted. What do you think, Kai?
I got a headache just thinking about it. And I'm not
Fair.
the one with the god knocking around in there.
The real question is, where do I start?
I need to find the halls of the Tabaru Sanakis. Yes, indeed. You're not alone. We're in this together. Yes, we're in this together.
Welcome to the crew.
Yes.
Thank you. I've been working on my own for so long that I'm not accustomed to sharing the burden.
We got you, boo. Gotta love Kai. I love Kai. I like her too. I like her too. She's a lot more sassy. Like, okay, she has Marius's sass minus the cynicism.
We'll find the source of the Dream Scourge in the garden.
That's
we
how I
have to
feel.
find the garden first.
Yes, indeed.
Then that's where we start.
Yes.
Let's return to Fior Messiverno. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues.
Of course. What does this mean for Emerald Stare? Everything we've learned. Maybe the governor will invite you back. Yes, indeed.
I wouldn't count on it. Besides, what good am I to Fior Messiverno anymore?
You never know.
The farms, the community, my research, they all depend on animancy. But the Dream Scourge is the end of animancy. The end of the living lands as we know it.
Oh, I see.
We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more for us here.
Oh.
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god. Not bad for a day's work.
I agree, Kai. It's a pretty good day. Wait, who? Wait, what?
We smell the musk of war. We hear the clash of steel.
Oh, I just realized something, chat. That one Inquisitor lady? What's happening now? Wait, what is happening? Wait, is it happening now or a memory? If someone is in danger, speak up. Now who's trying to kill me? Are we under attack? You know what I just realized? The Inquisitor lady? Oh, she's assaulting Emerald Stare right now. Oh, she's assaulting Fior. Oh no. So what have I missed? Oh, I met my godlike. Her name is Sapadal. Well, their name is Sapadal. They're like the god of the dead. Which I guess explains the fungus growing on my face. And it seems Sapadal was locked into the living lands and exclusively cut off the Adra from this land to all the others when they were sealed away in it. It's interesting to me that you are keeping stuff from her, like saying only the necessary. Well, I wasn't trying to keep stuff from her because I wanted to give her both options and being like, hey, we're here for you, but also like this is where we need to go next, right? I wasn't trying to keep information, but I was just trying to be like, hey, we got you, boo. But then after I'd be like, hey, we need to go talk to these people. Oh dear. Yeah, and we don't know why they were locked up. And apparently Sapadal doesn't know why they're locked up. So I have a 50-50 like idea. Either A, Sapadal being locked up, and them trying to escape is the Dream Scourge, or B, Sapadal being locked up for so long has led to an infection in this land because they're the god of this land, and without their god, eventually a scourge and a rot took form, and that rot is spreading throughout the land, right? And since the rot was starting to spread throughout the land, Sapadal reached out to make a godlike to free them so that way they can fight off this rot. That, or they were trapped, and they're starting to spread the rot, and they're trying to get me to release them, to just unleash the plague on everything. One of the two options is going on right here. So basically, they fuck themselves by sealing them in there. I don't know. We don't know who sealed Sapadal away. We don't know if it was the godless, because the godless apparently worship this god, right? So we don't know if the godless accidentally sealed them away, if the other gods sealed Sapadal away. We don't know, or if Sapadal was created. If Sapadal was an amalgamation of all the death in the world that became a god, and then the other gods said, ew, fuck that, and sealed it away, right? Because Sapadal has like a venom speak where you can hear multiple voices behind it. So it just depends. I'm finding the irony in this. The godless actually had a god. I think all of the gods in this world are mushrooms. They've all lived the life of sin. Is this happening now, or is it a memory? If someone is in danger, speak up. No, wait, are we under attack?
No. In the distance.
Don't do any more interesting story-ish.
Was it a dream?
Alright, now I step away to take care of the child. Hold on, I need to finish this
I
conversation.
lost you for a second there. Something the matter?
I have a bad feeling we need to get back to Fiore. Yeah, I feel like, chat. I feel like the Inquisitor lady, she, like, okay, first off, when we first saw her, she had a flaming mask. Like, spot the villain without, like, you know what I mean? Oh, who could the villain potentially be? The zealot god girl, god-worshipping girl, Inquisitor, who has a flaming mask? Like, spot the JoJo stand user. Same energy. I feel like she's gonna be a major, like, I feel like her god, Widora, I want to see her name is, Widora. I feel like that god doesn't want anything to do with my god getting uncaged. I feel like that's going to be a point of contention. Like, we're going to have to deal some serious, like, combat with Inquisitor Lady. Like I said, I'm sizing her up right now. That armor is my size. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Alright, I have a bad feeling we need to get back to Fiore Must no fast. Sapadal had a premonition. I'm not sure what it meant. I don't know. Sapadal kicked up a fuss. Let's get moving. Let's see what it is. Widora, the explorer? No, it's like Widora. There's like a D. It's like a Windora. I think she's the goddess of fire. Hence why the flaming mask.
Let's go. You take the lead.
I believe
Come on.
that's what it is.
There's a way up those stairs.
Okay. So I think we, and since our god is touched to this land, and our god was afraid of seeing Widora. I'm sorry. Our god was afraid of seeing the Inquisitor with the fire mask, right? Immediately, our god was like, holy shit, keep that bitch away from us. Like, she was like, the fire one. We don't like her. She burns us, right? Something tells me that, the god that Fire Mask Lady worships might have had a role to play in locking up our god, right?
There is such a thing as learning too much.
Uh-huh.
The mortal mind can only take so many revelations at a time.
We didn't learn too much,
What we
right?
discovered here, it changes everything.
Yeah, there's a new god,
Hidden
+1.
God in the living lands. Who knew?
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's go to camp and let's talk about it real quick. So, is this the exit I was looking at earlier? Or is it not? That's the real question. Yes? Yes, no, maybe so. I want to see if I can find the god. Now my brain's like kind of like, it's time to who duels me? Wishes to catch thine hands. I'm joking. Yo, Thomas, good morning. How you doing today? Afternoon, actually. It's noon 30. Let me go over here. We got more awakened Audra. Great. Actually, that's perfect for us. All right, see you. All right, let me see if I can get to my journal real quick. And documents or lore? No, it's in the lore. Dawnshore? No. There should be lore. Where's the gods? History of the living lands. No. Living lands, the Queen Bareth, very good farmer. No. I'm trying to figure out where the gods are. Because there was a book talking about the gods. And I don't know where it is, but I can tell you which god it was. Queen Wodeka, this one right here. So, Queen Wodeka is one of the gods, I want to say. And so, Wodeka is the god that I think helped imprison Sabadal, our god. I feel like that's the one. So this queen right here, Queen Wodeka, she is the god that the Inquisitor worships. And I want to say that's the problem child. Like, that's the one that, like, locked up ours.
Oh my god.
And, oh.
No!
Yo!
Devs. This was no accident.
I think that's the Inquisitor, chat. I feel like that's because of the Inquisitors. Holy shit. John picked the wrong time to walk away. Let's go! We gotta go save them! Oh.
What happened? Who did this?
I have a feeling on who did it.
The city's under attack. Come, there isn't a moment to waste.
Yeah, let's go. Could this be the work of the Steel Garrote? I feel like this is the Steel Garrote.
We won't learn anything standing here.
Alright, let's get out of here.
I just hope Quilichi is alright.
I hope Quilichi's alright too. But something tells me he about to...
Doesn't look like the city, but let's make sure no one's hurt.
Something's burning doesn't look like the city? Kai, are you blind? Okay. Oh, we can't fast travel right now. You see that? We're blocked out from fast traveling. Oh, we actually have to haul ass back over there.
Messiverno looks undamaged. Surprising when you consider the state of our defenses. Whoever started this fight didn't come prepared to finish it. I will be happy to oblige them.
You know, I'm with you on that one, girl.
Dangerous enemy today.
We'll fight them with you, Giada.
We got you. Oh, hi.
They bind us.
Oh, you see? My godless, you talking to me right now? They break, they bind us. Don't worry, Sabadal. We got this. We got this. I don't know if they will be, but we'll see.
These lands in the name of freedom. It took 50 years, but our oppressors caught up to us. I hate living in interesting times.
You know, Giata speaking outside of the... Oh, hi.
Again, they strike.
We're coming, don't worry. But yeah, speaking of IRL things, Giata, I feel you. I hate living in I hate living in precedented times like this. Very eventful. I don't want this. Oh, hi. That's a lot of dead bodies. It is the Steel Garrote. Oh, shit. Well, at least it's not the Adherents. I'll take it. At least it's not the Adherents, chat. Jeez. Excuse me. I might have to do some save scumming, though. Excuse me. Thank you, thank you. Damn, look at those arrows. Bro, damn. That's kind of wild. Let's go this way. Oh, my God, chat. I just realized something. The Steel Garrote lost. You know why they lost? Because we destroyed that encampment underneath the city. Remember I said, like, last stream, we went underneath the city, we found this secret stash of Steel Garrote people, and we killed them all with fireballs because they just immediately aggroed us. They didn't even want to talk to us. I think since we killed them, Fiore stood a chance and survived. But if we didn't kill them, Fiore would have been destroyed. Yo, oh, the cave system? Yeah! When we saw those Steel Garrote people that, like, frame one saw us and tried to kill us? Chat! I think that literally might have helped them.
Under the circumstances.
Whoa! Oh, hi. Fuck! I think that's what happened! John, welcome back! You good? Damn, look at all this loot. That's wild. You good, Ranger Man?
Boy, we captured a prisoner and he's all yours.
Good to
There's
know.
the city. Thank goodness. It's good to see home again.
I
felt
honestly-
for a moment.
I genuinely believe. Yo, chat. I think that's what it is. I think since we went to the cave system, we beat up all those Steel Garrote people.
I see you avoided the carnage. A few of your countrymen, well, let's say they didn't know any better.
That's not my countrymen. The Steel Garrote are a different mercenary zealot group.
You may have beaten us today, but it's only a matter of time before Emerald Stair bends the knee.
Brother? Lieutenant
Shut
Bodge.
up already.
I'm with you, Tazalo. Ha, shut up,
Since
bitch.
the two of you are kin, I thought maybe you could help squeeze some information out of him.
Sure, what happened? The Steel Garrote report to Inquisitor Lodwin, not a deer. He seems pretty forthcoming so far. Yes.
Good point. I'll just bring the masked warlord who answers to no one in for questioning.
Look, I'm just being honest with you, brother.
That isn't going to happen.
Uh-huh.
We caught this one alive, so any justice we mete out will be on his head.
Good to
What
know.
we know is this. The Steel Garrote marched on Emerald Stair. We're pretty sure they wanted to set us to the torch.
Mm-hmm.
And you taught them the error of their ways. Well done.
I see.
Just doing my job. Same as you.
Mm-hmm.
What I don't understand is why they came unprepared. Few soldiers, and even fewer supplies.
Oh, yeah, that's my
If the
doing.
Steel Garrote wanted to start a fire, they sure didn't pack a lot of firepower.
You know, that was my doing. I killed the reinforcements in a hidden camp. I'm ready to begin my interrogation.
Be my guest.
I don't need them. I don't need the Steel Garrote to know that I'm the one who did that.
It doesn't matter what you do to
Actually, I
me.
come on a load scheme. The
The
frames,
living
I
lands will be
know.
brought to heel.
Now listen. I am a patient man. But if you don't give us some answers, the envoy here is going to rip you in half.
Lie straight down the middle, isn't that right? Actually, I was hoping we could talk like civilized people. Crack knuckles and smile. Straight down the middle, isn't that right?
I'm not looking forward to cleaning up the mess. So you can help me by telling us what we want to know.
Your threats are wasted, Kerr. I have nothing to hide.
Can I... Okay.
Inquisitor Ludwig gave the order to march on Fior Mesiverno.
So I figured, tell me why. Was the ambassador aware of this? Does she understand that I'm trying to save the living lands? Uh-huh. Let me see you. Was the ambassador aware of this?
Of course not. Hilgard lacks the spine to make the hard calls.
Mm-hmm.
Emerald Stairs on the precipice of disaster.
Chat.
Crops have failed, the townsfolk are defiant, and it's only gotten worse.
I fail to see how attacking my city helps the situation.
Or our reputation.
The coast is the only habitable corner in the living lands. We can unite as one people, or let the wilderness take us.
I see.
What choice do we have? Tradition led this place to its doom. Better that it burn, and the people start again.
So wait, they were just gonna kill it all with fire? Yes.
That is, without a doubt, the worst justification for a war crime that I have ever heard.
I agree.
Speaking from experience, people don't usually unite as one after you've attacked their home.
Ludwig tried to hasten the inevitable. Nothing more.
Ludwig is a crazy bitch.
Ah, now that is what I call a thorough confession.
I agree, Tazalo.
What do you want to do with him? As an adherent, I trust you know how to handle it by the book.
Execute him. We need to set an example to everyone, including Lodwin. Send him back to the embassy in chains. This behavior is unacceptable. What would you do?
Violence is the language of the Steel Garrote. Nothing less will get through to them.
Mm-hmm.
I say throw back the little ones if they're not in a position to do more harm.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, he's probably more scared of what'll happen if you don't kill him.
I'm kind of with Kai on this one.
Your call, envoy.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of with Kai on this one. What's this guy's name again? What is he? He is the... Not you. This guy doesn't even have like a name? What do you mean? Lieutenant Bod. Send him back to the embassy in chains. This misbehaved behavior is unacceptable.
I will see to it myself. Too bad the road to Paradise is in bad shape. Our wagon might hit a bump or two.
That's 100% okay with me.
As much as I want to rip his soul apart, maybe he's more useful to us alive.
But you can't send me back to Ludwig. Don't you know what she does to people who fail her?
Looks like you fucked up, bud.
I can't wait to find out.
Fuck! See you later!
See you around, Envoy. Thanks again.
You're welcome!
A fate worse than
Is he just
death,
standing there now?
perhaps,
What?
But fate nonetheless.
Good call. He's Ludwig's problem. Not worth getting.
Okay. No, he's like literally just standing here.
The Burned Queen is watching you.
The attack failed. But we won't forget what happened here.
Let me see my game real quick. He just goes back into an upright standing position. Bro, you about to get collapsed. I would go, what's up? You know, okay, look, I just want to hear it. I'm very curious, right? I'm gonna go back to this manual save just for a quick second. I want to see what he'll say if I'm like, yeah, I killed a bunch of Steel Garrote people. I'm very curious to see, like, what our Lieutenant Man is, what his opinion on my choice of actions will be. All right, so let's go back over here. Hi. All right, you. What happened? Steel Garrote reporting. Yes. You. Yes, indeed. All right, yep. All right, cool. That was my doing. I killed the reinforcements in a hidden camp.
That was you?
Well, that's one question down. I'm sure the governor will want to thank you himself. As for our
It doesn't matter.
All right, cool.
Now
Yeah, that's all.
listen.
I just wanted to curious. I was just curious. See, I don't want to say that out loud because, like, if I brag that I killed a whole encampment of Steel Garrote members to a Steel Garrote guy, and then I send him back to Lady Lodwyn, and then he tells her that I'm the one who culled all of her reinforcements, I don't think I want to live with those consequences just yet. You know what? Just yet. I think I'm content right now. They'd said probably double. No, they'd probably said the Inquisitor lady will probably come down with her flaming mask and try to kill me. You know what I mean? Like, personally, for interfering with her plans. Because I guarantee since I culled those reinforcements, the city stood tall and they didn't even breach the gate, right? Like, I feel like if I had left them, JP's Blicky got it. My Blicky and my Fireball. I cast Fireball in front of everybody, all right? Look, but here's the problem, though. How do you cast Fireball against somebody with a fire face? I feel like she's not going to care about my Fireball at that point. Murica is the answer. I feel like my gun might get stopped by the fire mask. You know what I mean? Oh, look, Chassis, there's the one kinky girl. Fuck off! Oh, I guess they did make it inside the city for a little bit. You see, there's the one girl. Her. She's the one who was like, I have a lover.
Envoy,
How is it? Hi.
I owe you my gratitude.
That's
And
rough, buddy.
perhaps
Listen.
an apology.
Uh-huh.
They tell me you're the reason our city is standing.
Who? Wait, how did they know that I'm the one who called the area? I didn't know. Who said that?
You took care of the Steel Garrote before they could cause any serious
Oh, chat.
damage.
Shit. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do that. Rub your thumb and forehead together. Clearing your throat. Ahem. Rub your... Ahem. Yeah, me trying to get some money. Excuse me, sir. I don't save cities for free. Something about the hidden encampment rubbed me the wrong way. Not to worry, Governor. I assume everything is in order. It looks like they were preparing an attack on Fjord. Do it! Yeah. Ahem. Ahem. Wait, you defiant of kinky to have a lover? No. So, like, we helped her out. We got a vase for her, right? And as soon as she said that, like, she started, like, okay, I'm gonna lie to you. We tried to riz her, but, like, she's like, I have a lover and he's good with his hands. And I was like, hey, yo. And then she talked about taking us out on a date. And I was like, hey, yo. And I was like, And then when we done, Kai said something glued. And I was like, Kai. It's fine. Something about the hidden encampment rubbed me the wrong way. Let me just, listen. I don't really care for the money. Not to worry, Governor. I assume everything's in order. Something about the hidden compartment. All right, listen. I might load scum it, but I'll do this real quick.
Silly of me. Here, compensation for your
$750?
No doubt your Inquisitor is aware of what happened here. You've made a powerful enemy.
They weren't exactly friendly. I could deal with the Inquisitor. True, but I have many friends in Adir who will vouch for me. That's wild. Okay, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was just curious with this. I'm not trying to get 750 bucks from this guy. 750 bucks for saving his town, though, is pretty like low tier stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you give me $750 for saving your entire city. What kind of penny pinching energy is that? I saved your entire city, and the most you got from me is 750 bucks. I got 38,000. 38,000. Bot vacation. Oh, we need a super lore. The bot still works, but the bot doesn't respond to commands. I'm sorry, to redemptions right now. Can we get a super lore, please? Oh, excuse that burp. Let me get this real quick. Ungrateful SMH. Something about that hidden encampment rubbed me the wrong way.
You listened to your instincts, and they were right.
Yes.
No doubt your Inquisitor is aware.
That's fine. I could deal with the Inquisitor. True, but I have many friends in Adir who will vouch for me. Let me see you.
We're a long way from Adir. You might find allies in short supply.
That's okay, so will she. Look at Claude's eye! Look at the cutie!
As for us, we're still standing. But our enemies have little patience for failure.
Don't worry about that. While you have 38,000 and their city got attacked, then you are complaining about them being stingy? Damn right! I bring with them economic money and prosperity. I spend my money on their goods. They just don't restock potions for me.
We agree on one thing. The Stilgarot have declared war on the
Yeah, I don't know
Netherlands.
why my king thought it'd be a good idea to send an entire fucking, like, a zealot army to help us out. Inquisitor Lodwin did threaten to break the frontier. Ambassador Hagard wanted a diplomatic relationship. Maybe they think NMSC is too dangerous to fall into the wrong hands. This attack could still be a misunderstanding. It is not a misunderstanding, and this isn't the wrong hands. Hold on, chat. Oh, my headphones died. I was taking off my socks because my feet did not like them. I had to free the dogs real quick. Ambassador Hagard wanted a diplomatic relationship. I'll tell you that much. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Call it what you like. This is an invasion of our sovereign territory.
Hey, look, my guy didn't want it.
What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an unshakable grip on Paradis. Today marks a notable victory, but we've only bought ourselves time, not salvation. Tell us, what of your research into the Dream Scourge? Assuming our governor wants to hear it.
Sure.
I may have spoken in haste before.
Pardon?
The very notion that the Dream Scourge had blighted our farms. It was
Look
too
at him
awful
admitting to his
acknowledge.
faults.
Are you being serious right now?
You banished me over you being a bish?
I am. The sanctuary my family built was falling apart on my watch. And I wasn't strong enough to bear it.
What changed your mind? You failed these people as a leader. It isn't too late to prove yourself, then you're not going to like what I've learned. It isn't too late to prove yourself. Change your mind. Be not bad.
Not for me, perhaps. You must understand. My mother has the Dream Scourge.
I saw.
I hoped against reason that she might recover. But her mind grew as blighted as her lands. To face reality would mean upending my city, throwing order into chaos, and admitting she was truly gone.
He sounds like he sounds like that's a pill he doesn't want to swallow.
I'm so sorry, Giata.
Unbanish her.
Don't waste your apologies on me. This changes nothing between us.
I don't expect your forgiveness, but I will do everything in my power to make this right. Whatever you have to say, I'm ready to hear it.
Go ahead, you have to tell him everything Dream Scourge will consume Emerald Stare. We've uncovered the existence of a new god in the living lands. Yeah, we have a new god. Actually, we'll have Giata say it. Go on, Giata. Tell them everything. Giata.
You want me to do the talking? Very well.
Yes.
The
actually,
evidence is clear. The living lands is on the edge of an ecological disaster, both physically and spiritually. We may know the origin of the Dream Scourge. By following it back to the source, perhaps we can reverse the damage. Now for the bad news. An undiscovered god rests in the heart of this island.
That's not bad
Until we know
news.
more about its nature, we are powerless to stop it.
But this is madness.
Wait,
When I said I was ready for the truth, I didn't mean...
you didn't want to know there's a new god?
Koichi, tell her. It's madness.
Nope, not madness.
Envoy, is it true?
Gyata, can you help elaborate? They spoke to me through the Adra. Apparently they need my help. I'm Sapadal's godlike. We find them. We find the Dream Scourge.
You truly think you can find a god? I said
Yes.
I'd keep an open mind, but this is a bit much.
Nah, it's fine.
First the Dream Scourge, then the Steel Garrote, and now...
Yes.
What does this god of yours want us to do? Pray?
No,
This is
release
no
them.
time for theological
It's
discussion.
fine.
Our survival hangs on a knife's edge. We can't remain in Emerald Stair.
What? Yes, you can. It'll be
We
fine.
can return someday. Rebuild your father's legacy. We should relocate to Thirdborn. It's the only settlement that can take us all.
Oh.
No. I say we go to Paradise.
Paradise is under Adiran control. And they just attacked you. Quilichi, do you object? I'm willing to hear you out. Paradise is under... you know we don't have to redo this conversation. I'm just curious.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
As long as we are Animancers, the Adherents will pursue us to the ends of the earth. Instead, we lay low, hide in plain sight, let them believe we're beaten, and bide our time.
Uh-huh.
When we hide, the Dream Scourge will tear this island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice animancy freely. We can't gamble with our existence. The political climate of the Living Lands is too dangerous.
Uh-huh. Take your people to Thirdborn, study and help however you can. Take your people to Paradise, blend in and watch the Adherents. Gyata, what do you recommend? Kai, what do you recommend? Gyata, what do you think?
Thirdborn has its own problems. Paradise is more secure, but it would mean living under Adiran rule. I don't like our options, but that shouldn't stop us from committing to one.
Kai, what do you recommend?
Thirdborn's full of hardy types. Lots of former soldiers and mercenaries. A rough bunch, but good to have at your back. It's also farther from the Steel Garrote's base of operations. That's where I'd make my stand.
Fair! Both sides have merit. Yeah, I'm trying to think where I'd want, like... I feel like keeping them away from the Steel Garrote is the best option. Because if they find out that there's an Animancer in Paradise, I feel like someone's gonna die. I'm gonna go to Thirdborn. The mercenaries will help
We'll
out.
be proud to lend our strength to theirs, as Animancers and as fellow expatriates.
I have my misgivings, but you helped my father leave the Republics. I trust you to help us again. What of you, Envoy? Where does the hunt for the Dream Scourge take you next?
Funny enough, Thirdborn, do either of you know about a place called the Garden?
Oh, I do.
Oh, thank you, yes, Yatsley.
Yatsley? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in all of this.
Oh my god, is he her lover?
Oh, really? You should know better, darling. I think
It
that
is!
the
He's
peace
the lover!
and honor will appear.
She talked about your hands, bro. Wait.
If you're looking for the garden, I can probably lead the way.
Unlurk and back, took a quick nap, and work prep high over miss. Hi, Slam! Someone gets caught in Paradise, they might become a loose end and a source of information. I don't think that's what happened. I think they would just do like a public execution.
You're already aware that I'm the foremost Akhitan scholar in the Living Lands,
And?
Godless scholar, my dear. No one outside of academia uses their proper name.
Actually, yes they do.
right, layman.
Yeah, she
terms.
talked about your
Thank
hands,
you,
bro. She
darling.
did, though!
Well, to make a long story short, I think I can lead you to the garden. 30 years of research, and I think the answer lies in a ruin called Naku Kubel,
Naku Kubel?
which is in Shatterscarp. So we've got to get there now.
Okay.
Though the city was saved, my research wasn't. Which means the Steel Garrote knows just as much as we do. Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp too.
You stay here.
No. I've got to warn Temerity. Meet me in Thirdborn, all right?
Sure.
You can't miss it. It's the only bit of civilization in Shatterscarp, if you can call it that. I'll finish getting ready here and just meet you there.
Oh, what a whirlwind. God, I love that tiny woman.
Sounds like we have a brief detour in Shattersharp ahead of us. Can I rely on her? How long have you two been involved? Let me ask about your relationship status. Sounds like we have a brief detour in Shattersharp ahead of us. Yes, indeed. I'm going to assume he's going to say you can rely on her, so I don't think we need to worry about relying on her. Let's go here.
I would be surprised if your journey were that uncomplicated, but stranger things have happened.
Very true.
For what it's worth, I vouch for Yatsley. She's a good friend and a bad influence. Right now, we could use both.
I don't think I need a bad influence on me right now.
There's a gate to the north, which will take you to Shatterscarp. It's guarded by some of our best rangers.
Good to know.
I'll make sure they grant you safe passage. May the gods protect you, envoy.
Oh, I know what they're talking about, actually. So that means this town is going to be a ghost town soon.
What more could I ask for?
Oh, that's wild.
Back to Shatterscarp, then.
Oh, you look very not happy about that, Kai. Uh-huh.
Giada, thank goodness you're all right.
Aw.
We fought back the Steel Garrote, but I fear all we hurt was their pride. They'll come after us again.
Does she mean she always manages to get me to be their third? Wait, what you mean?
At least now we can prepare. You faced oppression before and lived to tell of it.
Oh.
Yes, but this flavor of oppression is different than it was in ages past. It has an urgency that frightens me.
This is what happens when you deal with a religious zealot, you know?
I'll give the Steel Garrote something to fear.
Fair. Lodwin knows no fear. We'll show them that actions have consequences. Yes, indeed.
You give me hope for the future, envoy. Thank you.
Yes.
You
In all
going to be
honesty,
alright?
I feel like, okay, I don't know. Obviously, I'm the king's envoy, so, like, I represent the king of the Adirans. My brain, the way that I view it, is that the king would like to establish relationships with the living lands, but he does not want to colonize the living lands. And even if that's not how he actually feels, that's how we're going to go about it, you know?
Thirdborn will be a good home.
That's what we're going to do.
Anywhere
That's what we're
safer
working with.
than Emerald Stair.
Yes, but it's you I'm worried about.
Why is that?
I won't lie to you, Giata. War is a young man's game, and this attack has rattled me to my core. I hope that I live long enough to see peace return to the living lands. That is all.
Fair.
There will be peace again. Somehow.
Hope never dies when there's belief. Yes.
Then I have hope, envoy.
It's okay, JP. Just rolling with the kinky theme. Oh.
Don't be a
I
stranger.
was like, wait.
I'm still your apprentice after all.
A word?
Oh, I beg to differ. You have taken your education places I cannot follow. Be well, Giata.
Oh. Oh, Pepper's barking. Watch as like my mom's about to leave too.
It's clear to me now. There is a threat in the living lands. But it is far greater than the Dream Scourge.
Uh-huh.
You came to us for help. But you repaid it tenfold. I don't know how to repay you for thwarting the attack.
You could start by ending Yata's exile. Consider it my apology on behalf of every sensible Durian. You can repay me by paying me. I accept coin. I'm just glad you could help grow. I've grown fond of this place. Just look after your settlement. I can't do it for you. Consider it my apology on behalf of every sensible Adiran. Sure.
Truly, I'm grateful.
You see, we're diplomatic.
Now, I'm sure you have other matters to attend to in the living lands. But let me know if you need anything else.
Of course. Farewell for now. Interesting chatty chat. Let's get on here. It seems like there are some like interesting NPC. Like whenever dialogue happens, that's when like the frames kind of kick in. It's weird because the game is fluent and it runs very like smoothly until we're in those little scenes where we talk to NPCs, and then we'll get hit with like little hiccups of ow. We'll get hit with like little hiccups of the game like stuttering, right?
Welcome to my fine establishment.
Interesting. Chatty chats!